Today I'm going to tell you the story of the giraffe, the Pelly, and me. Now me, you see, it's not a human. It's not this boy. It's actually the monkey. Okay? So, there was once a little boy named Billy, and he saw some kind of shop that was called a grubber. His mother told him that a grubber is like another name of meat shop. And then he saw some writing in the shop. It says for sale. And then the next day he saw the shop has got somebody scrapped the writing out, and then it said sold. And then the next day he saw something strange, because some kind of bathtub and a bunch of trash are going out of the window of the shop. And and then the next day he checked the shop. He saw the door. When it was very short for the first time, then it became very long. And then he saw the sold word was scrapped out the window, and it said the ladderless window cleaning company. Get your windows clean without any dirty ladders leaning against your wall. And then there was somebody in the window. It was some kind of head. It's actually a giraffe. And also the next window, there came out a gigantic bird. It's called a pelican, and his name is Pelly. And the lower ground window, there out came the monkey. What I told you already. And the giraffe asked Pelly to go down and get the boy, but Billy doesn't wanna go in the pelican's beak, because he doesn't like darkness. But the pelican has a special beak. It's like his beak cover can move backwards and disappears. So it's like a bucket, And so he hopped on, and then he went through the window, and then Giraffe asked him, "How are you? What's your name?" And then Billy answered, "Billy." And then she said, and then Giraffe said, "Well, Billy, we need your help. We gotta find a bunch of windows to clean." And then they're quite hungry also, and they spent the penny to buy that shop. And then there came a car, and then somebody who said they gotta deliver an envelope to the ladderless window cleaning company. And then they read it, and then the giraffe said asked it to read it to them, and it's actually from I forgot whose name is that, and maybe it's the richest man in England. I forgot his name. And then I think it's in the characters. It's the Duke of Hashmar. And then it's from the Duke of Hashmar. A letter was sent to them, and then it said he has a house that has a bunch of windows, and they needed to get, and they're all dirty, so they needed to get cleaned. And he was keep on looking for some window cleaners. So they asked Billy where is the house. And what's the name of the house? Billy said it's called the Hashmar house, and he's also said it's just over the hill. And then they went there, and when they arrived at the house, that house was very big. It's like a palace. It's more bigger than a palace. And they heard a noise saying, "Give me that big black ones." And it's there. They looked behind the bushes and saw a man. It's actually the Duke of Hashmar, and a ladder with a gardener on the ladder trying to get the big black cherries. And then the pelican said to Billy, "Get ready. They're gonna go to the tree and get the cherries for him." And they went to the tree and get the berries. But the Duke thought they're not friendly. And then when Billy got all the cherries, the Pelly landed in the ground. And then Billy reached for the berries and gave it to the Duke of Hashmar. And then he said, "I like the way you picked these berries for me." And then the giraffe and monkey appeared, and they said to them, "You asked us to come." And then they said, and then the Billy went out of the pelican's beak. And then the Duke of Hashmar asked, "What's next?" And it's very easy. The giraffe is the ladder, and the pelican is the bucket, and the monkey is the cleaner. And then they get ready to clean. They are done with the last wait out. Also, there's something special too. And then the Duke of Hashmar's, the giraffe said that they're gonna clean the top 4 floors, but the Duke of Hashmar said they cannot reach it, but the giraffe said can. It's like they're gonna argue. And then the giraffe said, I can. She can reach any windows. And then she her neck stretched up. It's like it's more better than the pelican's beak. And they started cleaning. When they're done with the top floor, the 3rd floor next. And then there's a window that's open. A bad guy was opening every kind of drawer in that room, and it's stealing all the jewels. It got a gun on with it. Then Pelly swooped to the window, and then he caught that person. And then that person he tried not. And then there was an old lady, a lady who said, my jewels, somebody stolen my jewels." And then she said, and then she tried to, and then she sang so loud, and then and then they called out the police, and then the pelican opened his beak, so the police got the bad man, and then the jewels are safety, and then the Duke of Hashimars said that he will offer them a new house and where there's a kitchen, there's a bunch of stuff, and then but the giraffe said the thing is that they haven't eaten for days, and then the Duke of Hashimars has food, and then they saw, and then the giraffe saw the flowery flowery thing, and then so that the flowery thing that's what the giraffe is eating, and then the Duke of Hashimars gave the monkey some nuts. That's the monkey's favorite. The favorite kind of nuts of the monkey is the walnuts he saw in there, and then the favorite food of the pelican is fish, salmon. He wanted some salmon, so and there was a river near the Hashmar house. It's called, and I forgot what's the river called, and then it's full of salmon too. And then almost then there's a Billy wished for something, and then the Duke of Hashmar asked it, and then Billy said she wanted to turn the grubber back into a real sweetheart, so they could, and then they add workers, and then there's a bunch of people after the sweet shop was built. There's a bunch of candies, a bunch after, and when Billy opened his own shop, there's a bunch of people and kids going there, and then he got gifts for his best friends. A gift for the Duke Hashmar, some kind of hot candy thing. If you breathe out, there's some kind of making you warm in cold days. It's actually cold that time. And for the giraffe, she gave him some kind of candy. It's really yummy. And for the pelican, it's actually, he gave her a whistling candy. If you eat it, you can sing a song, even though if you don't know a whistle song. And for the monkey, it's like if you eat it, if you breathe out, it's like some kind of fire. You will breathe out, and then they said bye-bye, and the monkey sang a fellow song, and then they said bye-bye to each other. So that's the end. Thank you.